Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shani. If you're new here, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. And to my regular watchers, I thank you always. I got my hands on some fresh callaloo, so I'm dedicating this breakfast to my mother. So here we are. My callaloo is here in the sink, and I'm just gonna pick this over. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. So I'm sprinkling on some salt here. You can also use some vinegar. This is gonna help to get rid of any little thing that is on your callaloo leaves that should not be there. Remember, this is grown in dirt. So we're just gonna go ahead and give this a thorough washing. I'm gonna go ahead and gather it up, and I'm gonna pick off. These are some seeds from the top there that we don't want to eat. And then I'm just gonna go through and pick off any leaves that's not looking nice and whole. That's like this, that something or something has eaten. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick those over and then just give this a really good wash in tons of water. So here we are. I'm just gonna go ahead now and strip the stem of the callaloo. You need to do this because it's gonna make your callaloo stem very hard. So go ahead and rip this off. This is probably the hardest part of getting your callaloo prepped, but once you get a hang of each of them, you just run through and get it done. So these look good. I'll just keep going until all of the stems are nicely peeled off and everything is good. The stem is just as nutritious as the leaves itself. So just gather them up nice and tightly, and then we're just gonna finally chop this up. This total stripping, washing, cutting, maybe 10 minutes or so. So here we are, going there and chop up those stems as well, nice and fine. And then this is the last bunch that I've just also gathered up really tightly, and then I'm just cutting through them. So here we are, nicely chopped callaloo. And then I also have some mixed bell peppers. I have one habanero, you can use Scotch bonnet, some garlic and onion, and I also have some carrots that I just sliced up. I also have some chopped tomatoes. And then I have a bit of black pepper and salt. That's really all you need, but you can add whatever seasoning that you like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make some dumplings. So just added 2 cups of flour to a bowl, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, some salt, and a little bit of sugar. And then I just whisk this together just to combine everything. And then this is just 1 tablespoon of melted butter or softened butter. I'm just gonna rub that into the flour until it resembles fine breadcrumbs. That's gonna help to give our dumplings a really soft texture. And I have about 1 cup of water on this side here that I'll use to form the dough. You may not use all of it, but just add it gradually. Don't dump it all in, just gradually add it in to form a dough. So here we are, this is done. I'll let this rest for about 10 minutes with a damp towel over it. After 10 minutes, so here we are, I'm just gonna go in here and work the dough just a tad bit more, like a minute or less, nothing more. The dough feels a little bit sticky, so I'm just sprinkling on just a little bit of flour, nothing to really write home about. This here, I'm just gonna go ahead and divide out the dough. So you could get 12 dumplings out of this if you measure correctly. I think I didn't measure correctly. I got 11. So just go ahead and measure them correctly. If you are wanting to weigh each one out, go ahead. I'm just eyeballing this. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and form a dough, and these look good enough to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the dough into itself. Just push it in to make it nice and tight. And then I'm just gonna roll it around in my hands to form nice balls. I think I've made dumplings already on this channel. I don't remember, but these are very simple to make, and this is the perfect addition to this callaloo breakfast. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, and once they're done, I'll cover them with that same damp towel and then set them aside. So here I have some oil in a pot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add in my dumplings. I normally like to fry these in a deep fry, but I don't have a ton of oil, so I'm just gonna go ahead and nicely shallow fry these in a medium to low heat. So let them slowly fry up. Don't want them to be, the fire to be too high. So on the other side, I'm just gonna add a little bit of avocado oil, and while that heats up, I'm just gonna flip my dumplings. These have a nice color. They don't have to be any darker. Just flip them over, and another 3 or 4 minutes on the other side. So when the oil is hot, go ahead and add in your mixed peppers, your onion, your carrot, and your garlic. And I want everything to finish at the same time, so that's why I'm doing it like this. And then just add in your tomatoes. This just need 1 to 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so just to soften. Then you want to go in there and add in your callaloo and just pile that on. Just like spinach, this certainly wilts down and looks like nothing. So this is probably about 6 or 7 cups of the callaloo chopped. I'm just going to go ahead and cover this for about 6 minutes or so. So those dumplings are done. So I'm just going to go ahead and get them out of the pot. Nicely done. Perfect if you ask me. So since I have the oil, I'm just going to go ahead and fry some plantains because can't have fried dumplings without fried plantains. So here, let me open into this. Guys, absolutely perfect. Probably tooting my own horn, but these came out so nice. Lovely. So let's take a look at our callaloo, and this will down nice. This is done, guys. This is done. So I'm just gonna toss it around here, and then I'll just sprinkle on a little bit of the black pepper and salt. Not all of what I have. I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle a bit, but you can taste it and see how much you want to add. So this is perfectly done. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside as well, and I'm going to show you how I put everything together. Our plantain is also done, so let's go ahead and serve this out. This callaloo was absolutely delicious, and I'm so happy that I found it and I'm able to make this delicious breakfast. So here I'm just piling it on into the plate. This is vegetables. You can eat as much as you like. So next, I'll just go ahead and add on my dumplings, any amount you want here too, but I think 2 or 3 is reasonable. And then your plantain on the side, and of course some pear or avocado. Absolutely delicious. This is a perfect breakfast for a Saturday or a Sunday. This one is dedicated to you, mommy, and I hope that you will enjoy watching. So here, just pile on your callaloo onto your dumpling and give it a delicious bite. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give a thumbs up. Bye now.